Hi, YouTubers. Look, this is a subject that I've talked about before and everything, but it's not a subject that people like talking about, and it's a thing called bullying. See, most of my friends have been bullied, and I've been bullied too because of because of how I act, or because of the way I look, or because of the way I dress. Well, bullying to me is something that everybody has talked about before, but only a few people will actually discuss. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk to y'all about this. It's going to be about pretty much about people not standing up for others or not standing up for something that's going on. Bullying in my words is, let's say you have a friend who's sitting there and is getting picked on, and who's sitting there and trying to trying to find a way out, and the only thing that he can think about is self-harming or trying to kill himself. See, you need to stop standing there and stop being a bystander and stand up for your friends and talk to them and explain to them that everything is going to be okay. Well, there's not a lot of people that are like this. You have people that sit here every day and stand off to the side and just watch bullying get happen. Well, you honestly need to think about, what if it was going on with you? What if like you were getting bullied and and just anybody standing there just watched it happen and didn't care about what the hell you thought or what the hell you think or anything like that. They just stand there and let it happen. You would be frustrated and upset that you would damn near want to hurt yourself or try to kill yourself. See, I'm not someone to talk because I've had this thought in my mind. Yes, suicide was on my mind at one point in my life. Yes, I've self-harmed before multiple times. But I've learned, I've grown, and I've set my wings up high, trying to make something better out of myself. But I can't. So I might be not the one that's giving it. I might not be the one that should be giving advice, or I might not be the one that should be talking right now. I have learned from mistakes. I have learned that a lot of people need help and a lot of people need this. Well, why don't you stand there instead of being a bystander? Why don't you go talk to the person that's either getting bullied, or why don't you go talk to the person that's bullying that person? Why don't you ask the bully what's going on with him? Maybe the reason why he bullies others is because he gets bullied at home. See, this causes a lot of bullies nowadays, is that at home they have something going on, or it's just that. See, most bullies bully people nowadays probably because they have something going on at home, like I said. But others, they do it for the fun of it. They try to get a good laugh out of it, and quick laugh, and thinks it's ha ha ha, LMFAO, LOL, all funny and shit. But it's not. Bullying is a serious thing. If you're sitting here right now watching this video and you might be bullying someone, then shut up, stop talking, and think. What happens to this person after we get done taunting him, or after we get done taunting her, or something? What are they going to do next? They're going to be thinking about trying to kill themselves, or thinking about trying to hurt themselves. See, kids don't try to stand up for themselves. The bullying victims, they don't try to stand up for themselves, because if they stand up to you, then they know that they're going to get put down again. Well, I'm standing up for all the bullying victims out there. Okay? For all them victims that try to harm each other or try to harm others. I'm standing up for the victims that get harmed. Because there's no way in hell that you should be bullying someone that is nice, or because they're nice, or because they're a virgin, or because they're smart in school, or maybe because they just don't dress like others, or anything like that. The music they listen to, that's not a reason to bully someone. It's dumb, it's stupid, it's worthless, and it's idiotic from here to hell. So, I'm going to sit here and try to explain to y'all as much as I can what I think about the situation and what others should do. I'm not that type of person. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to tell you what the fuck is real, because honestly, bullying to me is fucking stupid. It's not something smart, it's not something bright, it's not something anybody should think about. Anything anything in this world that cannot deal with bullying. You know there's at least 8 out of 10 kids who get bullied. 8 out of those 10 kids commit suicide. 8 out of those 10 kids harm themselves. There's at least I don't know how many, I haven't looked it up or nothing or anything like this, but bullying worldwide is not cool. See, there's not something smart about it or anything like this. It's not something that people should talk about, but I have to because I've been bullied too. So, you need to stop and stand there and look and listen. People are not always going to be there to help you. So you got to try to stand up for yourself sometimes. But if you can't stand up for yourself, then I'm going to be here and I'm going to stand up for you. Because one thing is I'm here for the people. The only thing that makes me happy is when others are happy. That might be a long thing coming from me, but it doesn't matter. So stop thinking that everything's going to be okay. And stop thinking that self-harming is right, because it's not. Stop thinking bullying is okay, because it's not. You bulliers out there, I'm looking at y'all right now and I'm putting shame down on y'all. Because you're bullying a helpless kid. You're bullying a helpless person that's not going to stand up for themselves. So, stop bullying people and stop thinking it's right, because it's not. It's just coming from me, because I know how it feels. So think, listen, and do all this stuff. Think to yourselves what's going to happen next, because that's the only thing that you should think about, is what's going to happen next to that person that you're bullying. I'm out. Fuck haters. And live life to your fullest, because that's the only thing that's going to matter in the end. Stop bullying others and stop putting people as victims, because it's not cool and it's not right. I'm gone. Fuck haters.